Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I want to show you how I created this super beautiful glowing eye makeup look. So if you're interested in seeing how I created that eye look, please keep on watching. Okay, so I already put my foundation on, I already filled my eyebrows, and now I'm going to prime my eyelid. So for this, I'm going to use the Maybelline New York Master Conceal. This is shade 20 Light. Yep, so I'm going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand. Take a concealer brush. My concealer brush is from Morphe. It's a M421. I'm going to pick up some of the product. And then first of all, put it right under the shape of my eyebrow. So like this. And then I'll pick up some more product and I'll put it all over my eyelid. It's very important that you don't forget to put the concealer right here. This is the part where people forget to put concealer, or when you already do your foundation, put concealer here. But this is a very dark spot and you can see it pretty good. Like, it seems to be even darker if you have makeup on and you didn't cover that. Okay, so then I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend this into my skin. It depends on what I want to create, if I just use concealer as a base, or if I'm using a cream eyeshadow or an actual eyelid primer. But for what I want to create today, I just need the concealer. Okay, so first of all, if I want to blend my eyeshadow really nice, I kind of need to set the concealer, because if I just go in with a darker color and try to blend this, this is going to look very, very patchy. I think that's the right word to use for this. So the palette that I will work with today is going to be the Huda Beauty Rosegold palette. And so the first color I'm going to use is going to be Bay right here. So I'm going to pick up some of that shade with this brush right here. It's a flat press brush. It's this brush is from Zoeva and it's called the Luxe Classic Shader 232 from Zoeva. So I'll pick up some of that shade and then apply it right under my eyebrow and towards the movable lid, which is this here. So also make sure to set the concealer that you put in here too. Okay, so my next step is going to be to pick up some of this shade here. It's called Sandalwood. Because we set the concealer here, this is going to be easy to blend. We're going to go a little darker later, but first you should always go with a lighter shade and slowly go darker, which makes your whole blending game just so much easier. So for this next step, I'm going to use my 228 Luxe Crease brush from Zoeva. Zoeva has really nice brushes. You can order it online. It's a German brand. You can order it online from here, and they're like super good brushes for not all too expensive, I would say. So I'm going to pick up some product, tap it off, and then I'll start in my crease from around here to just blend it into my crease first of all. and then go higher towards my eyebrow, to my brow bone. Pick up some more product. And then blend it up to the brow bone, but you don't go all the way up. You stop at around here. But just make sure that the two shades are really nice blended, like the color that you set your concealer with and this color Sandalwood here. So I'm going to apply a little more product here. Oh, I love the shade blend, so nice. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of my movable lid and bring it to the middle. As you can see, I'll go in here and bring it to the middle, but I don't go actually on the middle part. And I'm going to do the same here on the inside of my eye. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So you don't want to start here all the way on the outside, because you could just go in and have the color just exactly on that spot, and it makes it hard to blend because you can only blend to the inside and not to the outside. If I start to apply a little more to the middle, I can blend to both sides, and that's why you should always start a little more in here instead of down here. So pick up your product and start blending. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the flat press brush again, the 232 Luxe Classic shader. I'm going into the same color Sandalwood, and then I start to apply it under my lower lash line. And I'm going to connect it to that eyeshadow here. So I'm going in the outer corner and start applying that right under my lash line. And bring it all the way to the inner corner of my eye. And the other side. It's better if you don't use a fluffy blending brush here, because then you'll have the product all over your under eye. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that color Henna here, and I'm going to use a little less fluffy blending brush than the one that I just used. I'm going to use the 231 Luxe Petit Crease brush from Zoeva. I'm going to pick up some of that product, tap it off, and then go right into my crease, apply it right in my crease, and softly blend it into the Sandalwood color. As you can see, those two colors blend so nicely together. And I'm also going to use it here for the outer corner of my movable lid and the inner corner. The top of this brush is a little more defined, so I can also use it under my eye. But if you're like having a really hard time just working really softly with your brush, you should maybe pick a tinier brush than this one. And then I also go on my lower lash line, but I'm only going to apply it on the outer corner. And then I'm also going to apply it to the inner corner. But not on the middle. So next step is going to be the shade Blessed. And I'm not going to use a brush for this at all. I'm going to use my finger. So I'm picking some of this color up. This is a really, really creamy, glittery eyeshadow. And I'm just going to use my finger to dab it on the middle of my movable lid. And I just apply it in the middle and then I blend it with the rest product on my finger to the left and to the right, but you want to have the most product right here in the middle. And then I'm using my pinky because it's so tiny, and then do the same on my lower lash line. In the middle, just apply the color and then blend it to the sides. My next step is going to be applying mascara. For this, I'm going to use the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I'm going to show this to you right here. I don't think you can really see it. But anyways, I'm going to take the wand out and then just apply it from the root all the way to the top. And then I also apply it on my lower lash line. Now I have to let the mascara dry so that I can apply my lashes. Today I'm going to use the Huda Beauty lashes Samantha. They're awesome. Now I'm going to apply the glue on my lashes. So how I'm going to do this is going to be, I grab my lash, oh you can't see this, with tweezers. The lash glue that I'm using is the Duo glue. For me, I found this is the best glue ever. This is clear white. If you want to use a black glue, use a black glue. If you have a better glue, use the glue that you think it's good. But this glue, it doesn't stay white. When it dries, it becomes transparent. So I'm going to apply this here on my lash. It's very important that you have enough product on the corners, and you want to have enough glue on the lash band, but you don't want to have too much. So I heard somebody say once, as thick as the lash band is. I'm not sure if that's the best way to explain it. Don't know if you can see how much I have on. Yeah, I think you do. So lash glues always say, almost all of them, wait 30 seconds to set. And we all think they just want to be mean to us and they just want to take our time and it might work a little earlier, but it doesn't, and you should actually really wait 30 seconds until the lash glue gets tacky. And that means when you put it on, it's so tacky that it glues right on. It doesn't come off because it's still wet. And that's what happens a lot of times. You put it on and you put it in the middle, you put the end on, and as soon as you put the middle part on, the end comes back off. And that is because it's not dry enough yet. So make sure the glue is dry and it became a little tacky. You can even test that by touching the glue a little bit. My glue is ready. So I'm going to take the lash and set it. What I like to do is I like to put my head up and look down into my mirror, and then I set it on the middle where it's supposed to be, and then the end, and then the middle. Now while we're going to let this dry, I'm just going to apply a little bit of a nude colored it's called Kohl, Kajal. I'm not sure if I say that right, but anyways, it's really messed up already. This is actually from Rimmel London, and this is in the shade 5 Nude. So I'm going, sometimes you have to do this a little bit if you feel the lash is gluing together with your lower lash line. So I'm just going to apply this on my waterline to make my eye look a little more open. I'm going to apply some lipstick, and for this look I'm going to use my Superstay 24 Hours lipstick, and this is in the shade 150 Timeless Toffee. Now, as almost final step, I'm going to take my mascara again and go over my lashes. My upper lashes and my lower lashes. And the absolute final step is going to be my lipstick coat. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope this helped you to try this at home on yourself. So if this worked out for you, leave me a comment below. I would love to read that this actually really helps somebody. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.